May 24th through the 26th of the month. So we have for, the course of these 3 days, the moon is going to be in Leo. So, we've been in Cancer. We've been, emotionally nurturing. We've been at home, really looking at our families, connection with our mother, connection with our feelings for the past couple of days. And it was a really yummy and sensual flavor for the moon. There's just a warmth where the moon is at home in the sign of Cancer. So it is an easier energy in that way. But so, now I say that because it's a fact. Now, I think, certain energies are perhaps more difficult than others. All of the energies are more, some energies are, as I said, more difficult than others, but all of them are difficult, some are more difficult, some are easier. But, I am going to be stating the facts here. Because the moon is, it rules Cancer. But now we're moving into Leo. So now it is time to express ourselves. It's time to shine because Leo wants to be noticed and it also wants love is important for Leo because it is ruled by the heart. And it just wants to, pour out its, great love. And the moon in Leo needs there to be some stimulation and some fun, in those relationships. So, there's just a warmth and a vitality where you feel like, oh, let's get out and go someplace, oh, let's have this idea. Or, it's a great time, great couple of days with the sun in Gemini, which is intellectual. We can think, we can communicate in the moon in Leo, which gives you, I found that whenever the moon was in Leo, I suddenly felt more creative. So it's a great time to journal, a wonderful time to write, fiction, to sing, or to, get out and about and meet new people. It's a really social, lively couple of days because the sun and moon are both in fairly masculine signs. And then not only that, but we have in addition on May 26th of Venus sextiling Uranus. And the sun is going to sextile the moon. So, we have a couple sextiles going on. And that's an energy of, compromise where, the two, there's an opportunity presented to us and they're sort of coming together and they're offering us something where you can use a benefic energy in a really productive way. And Venus sextile Uranus is a great time also to add to this, to meet new people, to get out of the box, to radically change your outlook on love and relationships, and to do something fun, do something spontaneous. That could be going to an industrial factory and learning about the discovery of Uranus, the Industrial Revolution, really getting involved in science activities, meeting people from the scientific field. But in general, it could be that maybe you could change something up in relationships. If things feel stagnant, if things feel stale, if things feel ho-hum and staying the same, now we can sort of talk about a number of different things and, change it up and find more freedom. And where do we need to exercise also, more freedom in our relationships? Because Uranus is freedom and Venus is relationships. So, that togetherness and also that independence. That is where that balance needs to happen. Um, this is also, on, there's a couple birthdays that I want to shout out. The first of which is on May 24th. It happens to be the very, um, it happens to be the birthday of the first astrologer that I've ever came across and ever followed, and that was the astrologer, also a psychotherapist, Deborah Silverman, who does videos every couple of days about where the moon and planets are. And she also acted on all 12 zodiac signs. She has a lot of experience and wisdom with her practice of being an astrologer and psychotherapist of over 40 years. Over 40 years. So she is really the one who got me very interested in astrology, and I started my astrological journey with her. And we have a lot in common with our natal charts. So many similarities. So, I have her channel actually featured in the list of astrologers on my YouTube channel. You can go watch her videos. She really breaks it down, makes it very simple, very easy to understand. Doesn't speak about it in complex terms, and they're fun and funny videos, so you can check those out. So, the other celebration is the actress Helen Bonham Carter on May 26th. And this person, I think, is really good at playing really twisted, sinister, dark, evil characters. And you can see her, the movies that she was in, such as she was in Harry Potter, Sweeney Todd, which is more of a graphic film, and others out there. A version of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. So, I do want to acknowledge that, and I believe that she has the moon in Leo and sun in Gemini in her natal chart. So Leo is the performer, and she definitely can perform in extraordinary ways using the Gemini intellect. So that is all that I want to say for this horoscope, and I hope that you enjoy. Bye, everybody.